Alright guys, welcome back. Alright guys, so what we have here is I've got wet ginger that I've soaked. I was looking up and it says to like let it soak for like a day. It's been like 2 days. I got busy doing things. So I got ginger there, and then I've got turmeric. Also been soaking for a couple days. Then I have dry ginger and dry turmeric because I want to see how they do, you know, see if there is a difference. If the wet ones are going to do, the ones that were soaked are going to do any better than the dry ones, or, you know, vice versa. So just kind of like just try them out, because if I don't have to soak, then I'd rather not soak, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I prepared 3 bags, but I think I'm just going to do it in 2. Just because I have so many other things to plant, and I'd rather use that bag for something else. And I wonder if, oh, so many toads. Y'all are just defending with tiny little toads, aren't they? Have like super tiny. Alright, I was grabbing compost. Now, that bag over there has compost in it. So what I have in these bags is, well, that one has soil and compost. This one has just, these 2 have soil. And I'm going to add compost once I get these in there. I'm going to do the turmeric over there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the dry in the front. And so this is just store-bought ginger and turmeric both. And like I said, these have soaked for like a couple of days. These are dry. And I don't see any, I guess those are the nodes right there, or the new growth, supposedly. There's no green. So I've not planted ginger before, so I'm just going to set it. What I've seen is just being set like that, well, like 2 to 3 inches below. But because I'm going to put compost in these, I'm just going to cover it in compost. So I'm going to, it's been soaking, so probably should have dumped that water out, but it should be fine. So yeah, so like new growth right there, and then like right there. So we'll see, right? And so it says about 8 to, I think it said like 10 to 12 inches or something like that. So let's put it this way. But I've seen them planted in pots a lot smaller than this. This is a 10-gallon bag, so it's pretty big. Although that's already 2 inches down the way I'm pushing it, and I'm going to put compost on it, so I don't need it that far down. I just need to kind of just nestle it in there, and then so I could put my compost. Because I don't want it too far down, because it needs the light. At least I think it needs the light, right? So I'm putting the dry in the front, and I have my labels here. I don't have the marker. I have the label so that I can label them. And so I'm just going to cover it with compost. And I do have something to pick this up with, but I just didn't bring it with me. Y'all, I've been avoiding doing this. I just haven't wanted to come out here. But then I come out here a little bit ago getting all my stuff gathered up. And my goodness, the smell of honeysuckle. I mean, that just makes me happy, you know? Which we'll harvest, well, since we went keto. It's probably why most of you haven't seen me cooking anything, is because we've gone keto for like a year and a half now. And yeah, so there's not you know, a lot of things for me to make that I usually make. But the honeysuckle, you know, that means it's time to harvest honeysuckle and make honeysuckle jelly. Y'all know I like making honeysuckle jelly, but I'm not going to be eating it, so it's kind of like, do I want to make it? I mean, I can still gift it, you know, but all right, so I've patted those down just a bit. So I know that the dry one is here and the 2 soaked ones are in the back, and I'll label that accordingly. So we're going to go ahead and move to the other bag. And I'm glad I did it this way, because in that way I'm only tying up 2 bags. And I can use that other bag for something else. Alright, so we're going to put the dry one in the front. And then I'm going to go ahead and not dump this water in there, because it was like soaked so that it could remove any kind of like that they might put in the stores. I don't think it matters. I just don't think it matters. And then these, I probably could have cut them up, you know, into like smaller bits. But I'm just gonna leave them like this and see how they do. Alright, so y'all saw that, I just put them in there. And it says like 2 to 3 inches, and they like to feed, so we're giving them compost. And I probably will also, I have some organic fertilizer. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to add it, because I just want to see how they do like this with soil and compost, right? Like, why try to add anything if I don't need to add anything? And we can just see how it does. You know, and if they don't do great, then I can add fertilizer at a different time, right? I'm just patting it down just so that there's the soil contact. Turmeric, ginger. Hopefully I will not forget that between now and the time I find the marker. So that's it, guys. This is what we have here, and I'm not going to keep you along for the watering, because I got to go get the hose and all that and water this. But so it's this, and then I'm going to water it in. I'm not going to like completely soak it, but I'm going to give it a nice good watering. And then throughout, well, you know, just make sure that I water it throughout. And I like to try to take pictures and stuff and like keep y'all updated. Like, I may post this beforehand just for like planting purposes, or I may just hold the video till I actually have like leaves, you know, once it sprouts up and stuff and starts going. I think that's what I'll do. That way we know that what I did actually worked properly. So thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate y'all. And then I'll see you back when this does something, okay? Right there. And that's where I planted the ginger and the turmeric, I do believe. Now, all this thing right here, this is pokeweed right here. I'll just have to pull that. So I think that one is either ginger, turmeric, and this one's ginger, turmeric. And this one doesn't have anything growing so far. But that one appears, now I don't know, that could just be something that fell in there and is growing, you know, because I can grow weeds, right?
Yeah, it's just right here.
These probably could have done a lot better,
but I'd have to say they've done pretty well for just planting, watering, and forgetting about them. I didn't have to take care of them at all, or at least I didn't. Like I said, they probably would have done better had I taken care of them, but I will plant these again. It was really nice, and I'll try to figure out what went wrong with the turmeric, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so I guess they stay pretty close to the top.
That's what it seems like. So that's probably what we planted, because that's...
Okay, yeah, it's empty, it's hollow.
like they're all on top of each other. That might have been another one that we had planted, because you see how it looks different.
Yeah, it's all dried.
It's hard though, like it's good.
Oh, maybe it
Like
could be
not like
used
that other
again.
one. Like these are smooth, and that's all rigid.